Hello and welcome aboard Eleon. I'm Mike Porter with East Coast Yacht Sales, and today I'm on board one of my favorite models of all time. This is a 2003 Grand Banks 64 Aleutian Raised Pilothouse, and this boat is absolutely spectacular. These owners have done an amazing job keeping this vessel to a very high standard, and it shows in every little detail of the boat. We've got a great maintenance history and a lot of upgrades, so looking forward to taking you guys on a walkthrough tour of Eleon. Let's go take a look. All right, here we are on the dock taking a look at Eleon. So here you can see on the swim platform we've got the U-shaped removable stanchions, swim ladder in the middle, and our 100 amp shore power cord. Got the wash down shower back aft there. It's a great little transom area without taking up too much of the LOA. Beautiful flag blue hull, shiny. We've got the Marquip. Well, this is a new wave, but the air stairs allowing us to board from the side here, not have to squeeze onto the swim platform. But everything in great shape. We'll come on board and do a little exterior walk around here. Coming aft into the cockpit, we've got this awesome sunshade. So as you can see on a day like today, we've got, really takes the edge off of the afternoon sun. There are side panels that come in on each side. At anchor in the Bahamas or just at the dock here, really great to have that to just take the edge off of the sun. We've got two access to the Flybridge. One is here on this ladder. Nice two bench seats. Access to my engine room is through this hatch here. We'll show you that in a bit. We'll head forward. Fuel fills. We've got side pilot house doors on port and starboard, so you have access to your side decks easily no matter which side you're docking on. I love this bow area. I can set out a couple of chairs here. We've got these two big Portuguese lounges. Can lay out here, have a glass of wine at sunset. We've got the hydraulic Maxwell 3500 dual windlass here. And you'll notice everything with Grand Banks is way overbuilt. We've got, instead of one single bow cleat and hawse, we have two. Give you a look up top at the searchlight and horn. Great storage in here behind the Portuguese, both sides. You'll get a sense for the ownership here whenever I open up a cabinet or a locker. You'll find that everything is labeled nicely and organized. It's not just tossed in there. So we have a side gate here as well, matching the one on the other side, so you can put those air stairs either side. Full walk-arounds. And coming into the salon, what a gorgeous space. You can just picture yourself hanging out with these doors open and enjoying yourselves at anchor in the Bahamas or up in Maine. This salon is one of the many places on the boat where you really feel that almost 20-foot beam. We've got printer and audio equipment, ice maker. Nice big oversized L-shaped settee here to port with the coffee table, and then our two opposing single seats here. TV pops out of a locker right there and is angled so you watch it from the couch over here really. You can turn the chair too. Really nice and bright and light and airy in here. These two midship windows open with bug screens. Beautiful inbuilt storage here. There's storage all under the berth, or excuse me, the settee here. Of course, it's climate controlled. We've got air conditioning everywhere. Here is my AC panel, my generator remote switches. This is sort of one of the two main breaker panels we have on board. And our galley is raised to port here. Great U-shaped seagoing galley with a dishwasher, all stainless steel appliances, thermidor, full-size oven, the trash compactor, and a 4-burner Miele stove. Single basin stainless steel sink, wine glass storage, cups. Everything nice and easy to access here. Nicely laid out. And our fridges and freezers are over here. Love how they do the teak face to them so we don't have a big stainless piece right out in the open. Really helps blend it into the rest of the furniture on board. And our lower helm, this is our heavy weather helm, so to speak. So all the systems down here duplicate to the Flybridge. We'll show you that in a sec. I've got dual VHF radios there, my Garmin touchscreens, 16-inch displays, Caterpillar displays here. See the engine hours there. There you go. 4,331 here. I love this little settee to port. This is a great space to hang out on a longer voyage, especially overnight. Being able to see all the electronics equipment. This settee bench folds down and completely out of the way to give you easy access to that portside helm door. So this table used to fold away. The owners have fixed that in place to make for a much better table. Really nice. You just fold that bench down and out of the way and open your side door. You've got really easy access to your side deck without having to scoot over the settee. All of the soft goods on the boat were replaced when the current owners bought it just a few years ago, so all the skids are in excellent condition. The only thing that was not replaced was the fabric on this couch here. That was new when they bought it, so they decided to keep it, but they replaced the chairs, they replaced the soft goods out here, everything on the bow is new, and then up on the Flybridge as well. Pop up there real quick. Like I mentioned, everything is matching to down below. So we've got two 16-inch displays, the dual VHF radios. We've got an iPad mount that these guys like to use in addition to our Garmin charts. We've got bow and stern thruster here. The bow thruster is hydraulic, stern thruster is electric, but basically unlimited power here. And then we've got the yacht controller as well. So you can stand anywhere on the boat and fire either of the thrusters, do the anchor up and down, and this joystick will just move the boat wherever you press it. So very, very handy for an owner-operator. And this is just such a great space up here. So L-shaped settee here on starboard side with a big table, and then the smaller settee, but man, you could have a bunch of people up here. Great place to run the intercoastal with a bunch of friends. It's just a sweet ride. And then our big Novarania inflatable. This is the 400 DL, and it's nicely equipped with a Garmin MFD, VHF radio, everything that you need. We've got a grill here. And a fridge. And I should note, this is a very cool feature. This is, the previous owners, I guess, had a dog, so this is a dog gate, but what a great thing for kids too. So built-in child gate there. And the dinghy is lifted into the water with this oversized stainless steel davit arm here. This oversized stainless steel davit arm here. I've got these two chairs that I just set out, but beautiful. Another sunshade here. Spend half our lives trying to get out of the sun on these boats, so this is a great, have this aft fly along with the one down below. And then full eyes and glass enclosure here. This is all in excellent condition. You can see my reflection in it, but all these panels you can zip up and fold up like that. So very nice feature to be able to do that. We've got specifically this one forward, the two side ones which we have up, and then these aft ones roll up. The rest stay in place. A lot of good storage up here, everything under the bench. You know, this is where you spend a huge amount of your time underway. And so it's comfortable. All the soft goods are in great condition. And it's clean as a whistle too. It's great. Let's head down below. As we're heading down, we've got our DC ship's panel here with our breakers. Everything easy to access, close to the helm. Beautiful woodwork as we come down below, teak and holly sole. And coming aft into the primary cabin, nice big portholes down here, bright and gorgeous walk around. King berth, plenty of room down here. Each side has its own full bureau. Over here to starboard, we've got a walk-in cedar-lined closet. Tons of room here with a full-length mirror on the back of the door, and it's quite deep. Plenty of storage in there, and a beautiful head here to port. So a lot of mirrors, electric, flush toilet, and then this huge walk-in stall shower. This thing is massive. It's also a steam shower too, which is really cool. And this is our access to the engine room. So we have heavy weather access from here in the middle of the cockpit. And it's a nice way to get to the washer dryer as well. And working our way forward to port here is the third guest cabin. This has a Pullman berth that you can put up above too if you want to sleep two people in here. Really nice storage. It's actually quite a big room. And then the head for them is also the day head. So this is another electric flush toilet, a lot of storage, and a nice stall shower here. And all the way forward is the VIP cabin. Nice space here. And one of the biggest parts of the refit that was done was this amazing shower that was added. Got a head here. Plenty of storage space here. I love the pebbled shower floor. So this used to be a jacuzzi tub. These folks thought this would be a much better arrangement, and I couldn't agree more. This is better than what a lot of people have in their home. This is fantastic. So big fan of that. Good storage. I'll pop open one of these. I can open any one of these and you'll see the same thing. It's just amazingly clean and in great shape, well labeled. I mean, everything. Not much to complain about. And let's head back into, take a look at the heartbeat of the place, the engine room. So I showed you the space in the primary. You can enter through here, and then this lazarette entrance is by far the most comfortable way to get in there. Easy to get down these teak steps. And then this lazarette is awesome. So this was an option to be set up like a European cruise quarters. You can kind of envision how that would go. It's not a lot of space for that, but it is a lot of space for the typical American cruising couple with, you know, great storage access and a full-blown washer dryer. We've got a full height freezer here to help supplement the cooling up top, and a wine fridge, drink fridge. A lot of storage. Everything nicely labeled and laid out here. Got a great little stainless steel sink over here. Wash up after you get all dirty in the engine room, which you're not going to do in this engine room because everything is squeaky clean. These are the Caterpillar 3406s, 800 horsepower. These are what is now the C18, what Caterpillar calls the C18. Great motor, one of the best you can get. Awesome little workbench here with the vise. You're surprised at how often that becomes handy. Look at these sea strainers and through hulls, dual rake oars. Beautiful Craftsman tool chest here. We've got a water maker there. Steering reservoir. This is our Naiad reservoir for the hydraulic fluid. We've got hydraulic fin stabilizers, a hydraulic windlass, and the hydraulic bow thruster. Incredible. Over there, that humming you hear is the air conditioning. And then twin Westerbeek generators here. Both have just over 3,000 hours on them. Everything was just serviced. Fireboy fire suppression system. This is our Trace power conversion center. We've got two Charles IsoBoost transformers over there, chargers and inverters throughout. I love this space back here. This is just amazing to have this kind of access to everything. And easy in and out. Full head height in the engine room. Forgot to mention that. Step over this. I'm 5'9" and I've got, at least a whole hand width here. Plenty of room down here. It's just a great space. I love these Aleutians. They're just, every boat has a nice salon and a nice master cabin, but the layout and the systems and the equipment and the quality, it's just such a great, safe boat. Forgot to mention these capstan winches back here in the cockpit. I've got a foot pedal back here so I can winch in that line really tightly if I need to, or help me pull the boat close to the dock. This was what they used back before the handheld dock mate or yacht controller system, where we can just walk around the boat and thrust the thrusters from our hand. But it's got them. Thank you all for tagging along on this walkthrough tour of Eleon. If you have any questions about this gorgeous Grand Banks 64 Aleutian, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is right below this video in the information section. Thanks again.